Very much.
Let's move now to the volatile scenes playing out on college campuses all across the country over the Israel-Hamas war. With tensions rising and graduation just days away, some schools are taking major steps in the name of safety, even canceling ceremonies and celebrations. NBC's Emilie Ikeda is outside Columbia University with the very latest. Hey, Emilie, good morning.
Hey there, Hoda. Good morning to you. There have been more than 40 protest encampments set up at schools since the one here at Columbia University. Overnight, security ramping up patrols. I can tell you, you have to have a student ID to even gain access to the campus as tensions flare over the Israel-Hamas war. And remember, with graduation fast approaching. From New York to California, free Palestine, and Illinois to D.C., demonstrations over the violence in the Middle East are spreading across more college campuses just ahead of graduation, as tensions flare and arrests soar into the hundreds.
Let them go! Let them go!
At Emory University, heavily armed officers deployed pepper balls to break up protesters, who police say threw bottles, even tasing one person resisting arrest. Faculty members joining the protests.
You call the philosophy department office and tell them I've been arrested.
And more confrontations between protesters and police at Ohio State. After chaotic clashes at the University of Southern California, the school canceling its main commencement ceremony just 2 weeks away.
I don't understand. Specifically, why are we afraid?
The university says it won't have time to process the estimated 65,000 guests with its new safety measures in place. The unprecedented move comes after USC already nixed the graduation speech of its pro-Palestinian valedictorian due to safety concerns.
Even if they have to cancel every single commencement, that's up to them.
But what protesters are defending as free speech, some Jewish students call hate speech.
Freedom of speech is very important, and I'm very for that, but I think there is a point where the university itself has a duty to protect all of its students, including the Jewish ones.
And overnight, at the epicenter of the pro-Palestinian demonstrations, Columbia University ramping up security as counter-protests from outside groups marched near campus, demonstrators clashing on campus. The clock is ticking on negotiations with students on site of the encampment, though with no clear deadline from the university.
I'm absolutely worried. What happens if the university brings in the NYPD? I think it's going to change the university forever.
And it does appear Columbia University is still preparing to hold its graduation, scheduled to happen in less than 3 weeks. Walking around campus, you'll see stacks of chairs, signs, bleachers, but many of the students I talked to are doubtful it will actually happen. A sore point for some, part of a class that graduated high school 4 years ago in 2020, Hoda, that also canceled by the pandemic.
All right, Emilie Ikeda for us there at Columbia. Emilie, thank you.
Let's turn now to severe spring storm.